Have you ever felt a sudden pull, like someone's spirit just whispered your name? You don't see their message, you haven't spoken in a while, but deep inside, something tells you they're thinking about you right now. Listen closely. This is not your imagination. God is revealing something to your spirit. Sometimes, before a breakthrough happens, He allows your heart to feel a spiritual vibration, a tug that connects to the person still holding a space for you in their thoughts. But here's the thing. God is saying, don't do anything. Before you react, before you call, before you send that message, wait. Because what's happening right now isn't physical, it's spiritual alignment. God is working behind the scenes, softening hearts, preparing timing, and adjusting paths. If you interfere too early, you might interrupt what He's building quietly in secret. I want you to pause for a second. Breathe. Ask yourself, why is this person suddenly back in your mind? Sometimes the enemy sends distractions that look like reconnections just to test your obedience. But other times, God allows that spiritual stirring to remind you that what He started, He's still completing, even when you've let go. If you've ever felt that deep, unexplainable connection, the one that lingers even after time and distance, comment one word that describes how it feels. I want to see how many of you are sensing the same divine energy right now. You see, the reason you're feeling their energy is because God is bringing truth to the surface. He's exposing the spiritual bond that can't be broken by silence. But here's the mystery. When God says, don't do anything, He's not telling you to give up. He's telling you to trust. Trust that the same Spirit whispering to you is whispering to them too. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." There's power in stillness. The one who waits in silence moves the hand of God more than the one who acts in fear. So right now, your assignment isn't to chase, text, or prove anything. Your assignment is to stay aligned, stay prayerful, and stay ready, because something divine is being written in unseen places. And before this video ends, I'll show you exactly how to know if this stirring is truly from God or just emotion. You don't want to miss that revelation.
If this message is already speaking to you, take a second, subscribe, because we go deeper into confirmations like this on this channel. And in the description below, you'll find my playlist, God's Confirmation and Purpose for the Chosen One. Watch it next because it's connected to what's unfolding in your spirit right now. Right now, God is testing your stillness. You've already prayed, you've already cried, and deep down you're wondering, Lord, if they're thinking about me, why can't I just reach out? But hear this clearly. Not every open door is from God, and not every silence means rejection. Sometimes the silence is God's protection. The one who's thinking about you may not even understand why your memory won't leave their heart. They go through their day trying to distract themselves, but their spirit keeps circling back to you. They feel conviction, regret, and confusion because God is awakening something in them that you cannot. That's why He's saying, don't move, let me do it. When you step back, you give God room to speak. When you stay silent, you create space for divine clarity. Many rush to fix what only heaven can restore, but when you force timing, you miss transformation. Right now, God is reshaping hearts. He's showing them who you truly were, not through words, but through the peace that follows your absence. Think about this. Even Joseph had to wait in silence while God worked on Pharaoh's dream. David was anointed long before he ever wore a crown. Every divine connection must pass through a season of stillness. And if you're in that season now, it's not punishment, it's preparation. Here's a truth you might not want to hear, but you need to. If you go back too soon, you'll meet the same version of them you walked away from. But if you wait on God, you'll meet the version that's been purified by His process. Sometimes the one who hurt you is also the one God is healing for you, but the healing must finish before reunion can begin. So when that urge rises in your heart to call, to text, to remind them of your love, Whisper this instead: God, if this is you, let them come in your time, not mine. That prayer shows heaven you're ready for divine order, not emotional impulse. Isaiah 60 verse 22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." That's not a maybe, that's a promise. So even though they're thinking about you right now, your silence is the loudest sermon they'll ever hear. Your peace is preaching to their spirit. Your absence is planting conviction. And when God finally releases the moment, you won't have to chase. Because what's divine doesn't run away, it returns on its own. So stay still, stay grounded. And if this word touched you, type one word in the comments that describes what you feel in your spirit right now. I want to see how God is speaking to His chosen ones tonight.